The Kentucky Wildcats 10-2 on the house is packed here for the O'Connell Center. Kentucky in white, Florida in orange, and we are underway with the Gators winning 9 of the last 10 in this rivalry. Walter Clayton Jr. misses the three. Dispensable part of this Kentucky team. Aaron Bradshaw gets freed, but gets a
rebounding team. It's going to be a real challenge for Kentucky on the glass all game long.
Bradshaw bothering the attempt there from him defensively for both teams already. Justin Edwards, nobody's bothering him. Just under 10 points per game. If he gets to 10, Kentucky will have 6 guys in double figures.
Florida switched on that. You had a big guy, Handlockton, guarding Reeves.
The corner three won't go for Zion.
Stick their noses in there.
Yep, Florida's Jay has mentioned one of the best offensive rebounding teams in the nation. Mitchell with a size advantage. And
great passer. So he gets the ball at the high post. He makes really good decisions.
Micah Handlockton having to work hard. And now Samuel trying to stay in front of DJ Wagner. Bradshaw tries a three. He's made a couple already this season. Might have been more Kentucky fans there than Cardinal fans. This is a step up in terms of hostility.
It's the first true road game they're playing. But this phenomenal. They just don't turn the ball over. Yeah. Usually young teams are talking about making poor decisions. They have to learn. These guys,
good things for this team. Knocks down the jumper to get it back within 2.
Pullen's got an excellent middle game. That's where he excels.
How about the more?
He's an NBA player.
Pullen with a burst of speed. And that leaves the glass wide open for beyond the arc. Kentucky is a team second in the nation, better than 41% behind only Baylor, which has had that young man. That's him with the ball right now.
Good recovery by Trey Mitchell.
Pullen had to alter the shot in midair this week, but the students came back to town en masse for this game between Florida and Kentucky. Will Richard into traffic.
Trey Mitchell.
Now Florida pushing. Riley Kugel. And an offense.
There's a switch right there.
Mitchell, left hand, too strong, got it back. Puts it back up and finishes.
And he can drive it. He can make a three.
Here's a good look from the wing for Will Richard, who picked up his dribble.
Samuel did a nice job of giving him a little bit of space, trying to force that shot. Not a consistent shooter.
Reed Shepard, who shoots 56% from 3. Pennsylvania, number 10 in orange, is into the game now for Florida. Condon lines up a three and banks it. Banked it.
Still counts.
Yes. Florida on top. Wagner. Florida can do. They can rip and go. Condon gets down the floor in a hurry and draws the foul. Riley Kugel. And followed his own miss.
Got it with the there to knock it away.
And now a steal by Kugel. And he'll convert again. That Florida and Kentucky have open conference play against one another. It's the first time have been held under 80 points.
Good kick out.
Kugel for 3, and he'll knock it down. The spin by Mitchell, and a chance for
in that matchup with Trey Mitchell and Kugel.
Clayton from the wing, a little strong in the, and they're pushing as they always do. And Reeves scores.
And one of the ways you stop transition, your offense has to help your defense. And if this Florida
the end, what a season he's having, and what a hot streak he is on. 57 points in his last 2 games.
He got the ball up floor after a made bucket.
And Shepard scores. And again, one of these teams averaging 91. That's Kentucky. Florida averaging 86. We expect a high-scoring game today. Clayton draws a double team now. 3 to shoot. Aberdeen connects.
By Denzel Aberdeen.
The sophomore from Orlando. Reeves is wide open. And
flick out by Hall.
Clayton again. That one a bit of a step. Shepard around a screen, pulls up at the elbow, and is fouled. 28 made threes in 12 games, and that's not enough to qualify. Justin Edwards can make Edwards a big part of this team.
Well, that was great defense, but a terrible pass. I mean, you can't expect that pass. Florida really hasn't looked inside much.
In transition again, and this time
start getting the ball inside like that and scoring off it, playing inside out.
Richard missed
all up the floor.
Clayton, the transfer from Iona up top. Handlocked in the miss.
Just giving points away.
Wagner Wagner off to Reeves, surrounded, and he trapped 4 minutes so far in this game. And he is a big-time performer for Kentucky. With 3 in and out for
back on that shake action.
Wagner up top on Yenso, the gather, and handle. Wagner with a burst of speed. And another open 3. Kugel is back in.
Explosiveness back in the game. Now here's the switch. Samuel on Dillingham.
Dillingham, a tough guy to stay in front of, and him
To watch. Rob Dillingham is a baller.
now for season.
Boy, Tyree Samuel fortunate there. He wasn't up to switch there. There's the offensive rebound off the rim. They've got to hang some fouls on Kentucky at some point.
Yeah, Kentucky's only committed 3, Florida 7, who's always in attack mode. He finds Pullen, back to Samuel for 3. Mitchell pulls up for a 3, around and out.
Good pass out.
Wide open look, Clayton. Doesn't get any better than that.
Huckabee's point, it's not just the 7 turnovers. Kentucky has only 1 assist. They've been made into individual play
Block, looking for help, finds Shepard. Mitchell from the elbow, and good smooth offense on. Shot clock at 3. Pullen has to hoist it and hit it.
Samuel to stay in front of DJ Wagner on that switch.
The scoop will go for open Condon. Now Kugel. Not this time, and Shepard with Mitchell got his man in the air and scored. Mitchell on this team. He just seems to settle them down. Kugel in some heavy traffic. Will head to the...
That shouldn't diminish your value if you guard and rebound.
Now he's got to deal with Mitchell, and he basically... Clayton with a step in. And a finish.
Playmakers and put a little more pressure on this Florida team.
Reeves free on the inbounds, and he...
But you have to pass away from the defense.
Boy, when Wagner gets going, how many in the country are quick? Clayton gets inside, and somehow that doesn't go.
It's them the bucket.
And they are leading in offensive rebounds in this game and in second chance points, and now they're trying to exploit the matchup with Mitchell being covered by a guard. He'll swing it to Reeves.
In position to recover.
Samuel using that left shoulder going to clear him so he can play. The issue reportedly is that he played in a professional league in Reeves with a floater.
Yeah, what I would call Kentucky's first true road game.
Right.
I think the freshmen played like freshmen in that first half.
Lots of contact. Wagner trying to shake Pullen, gets inside, scoops it up and in.
Today,
Oh,
knock it off.
Your era.
Knock it off.
I just like to see if you're listening once in a while. And on this baskets when you play.
Good tap. Oh, well, you got to release contact and go.
Now Pullen guarding Mitchell. Jump hook.
If you can get one-on-one in the post with Mitchell and a small guard.
That is Kentucky's. This is Kentucky's first lead since it was 10-8. Clayton.
Some close-up opportunities he's not been able to convert.
Kugel! He said, if you don't go find a guy in the defensive glass, don't look at the ball. If you don't put a body on somebody, I'm not going to be able.
He's played a great game.
Bradshaw in close, and this time
Gives them some big-time athleticism.
shot clock running down. Clayton gets it off in a hurry. One of his offensive rebound, one of the best in the nation. Pulling the drive, the scoop, and the bucket. Mitchell facing up on Houck, gets the shot off over him. Kugel in the post. Here comes the double, and he's fouled. Wagner turns the corner on Denzel Aberdeen and scoops it.
Share the ball really well, especially Kentucky. I mean, 19 assists per game.
Out of the Disney.
The Matterhorn, without question.
Samuel, no. Loose ball. And he's got an extra gear when he gets going. Florida does well to get back in transition, but they get
Position to stop the ball, but you have to fan out the shooters, especially Reed Shepherd.
Boy, tough. The Skyhawks. But you didn't ask me last game.
It's the Highlanders.
The Highlanders. I did know that. A good Hines. And switch, and Mitchell's got the much smaller Clayton on it. Handlogden comes over to help, and he's called. Shepherd with Samuel on him. Drives him, lobs it up. On Yenso, no! And Google, tough turnaround. Tip back up and into us. Turnaround on Yenso. And now Mitchell.
Kentucky has numbers.
Good extra pass by Shepherd to Reeves, and the easy follow for Bullen. Good look to Richard. Kept alive by hand. Long look ahead. Oh!
What a block.
And Reeves foul.
He was under-recruited out of high school. Doesn't mean he shouldn't have the opportunity to play on this level. And same thing for Antonio Reed.
And it works the other way, too. The guys who transfer up to the high majors, they're the ones who get more of the attention. Nice shot. And they go on to have flourishing careers there.
Goes both ways.
Yeah. Zion. Haven't gotten it yet. It'll be pulling for three. And Samuel is called for goal. Like a two-man advantage in hockey. And a baseline jumper. Feathery touch. Kugel turns the corner. Lost it. Condon has it and lays it in. Reeves gets inside. Bangs into Condon. The basket. Freshman, how can Condon in the game in the front court right now for the Gators? As that will finally. Wagner turns the corner and scores.
He got to the right side and then went right into the body of Condon.
Out for three. Oh, Shepherd gambles there. Clayton almost got by him. And then his foul. Shaw, the five-man for Kentucky. Dillingham over Handlock to no. And down. Paul so big up front right now. 7'1" and 6'11". Ooh, that's a tough pass in close quarters. Gets it back from Mitchell. Drives and scores. Bullen's got to make the play. Gets it inside. Condon blocked. Bradshaw for three. How about that? Clayton for three. Around and out. 1 of 2 and a 5-point lead now. Bullen looking for the quick score. He's got it. 2-point game. Made them both. 2%. 2-point game. And he calmly. Bullen lays it in. 3.4 to go. And they sit here. Oh, that's the first. Made the second. And now here comes it. They couldn't tip it back in. And Kentucky